Story time on how my phone got stolen during my senior pictures. This is going to be a long story, so be ready. This all happened in September of 2024, and I was not like everyone else. I was dreading these senior pictures because I had always hated getting pictures taken in general because I hated how I looked. I'm better with taking pictures now, but that's beyond the point. We were going to go downtown to take these pictures and go to this park because next to the park is my favorite baseball team's stadium. So we were going to get pictures outside the stadium as well because I'm a diehard baseball fan. And the day, unfortunately, arrived and we went downtown. Before we started taking pictures, I gave my mom my phone because obviously I could not hold my phone while I was getting pictures taken. And surprisingly, everything was going really well at first. Like, we had my dog there for some of the pictures. Everything was going fine until we were like 3/4 of the way through the photo shoot. I said to my mom, "You still have my phone, right?" And she looked at me like, and she went through her purse. The phone was not there. And I immediately started freaking out. I was crying not only because of my phone, but my phone case. Let me show you. Hold up. This was the phone case I had, and it opens up. Inside my phone case, I had my ID, my debit card, and cash. And it's not like I was a broke 17-year-old. I had had a job for 3.5 years, and I don't spend a lot of money, so I had a lot saved up, and that's another reason why I was freaking out. So once we did not see the phone in her purse, we immediately called my dad to cancel the debit card. And we were not even near the park at this point. We were at this building like a mile away because I had just done an outfit change. So my mom went back to the park. We tried to continue the photo shoot, but it did not turn out well at all because I was in panic mode. I was crying, and the last 15 minutes of this photo shoot felt like an eternity because I was just freaking out. I forgot to mention, whoever had the phone turned it off, so the location stopped showing. The photographer finally decided we could be done because she saw how much I was freaking out, and then we went to look for my mom. We could not find her for like 30 minutes, and when we did, she still hadn't found the phone. There were these two really nice guys that were trying to help her find the phone, but no luck. All of us looked for another like 30 minutes, and then we decided to give up, at least for now. The last place we decided to look was the women's restroom, and we went in, and there was this man and a woman in a stall together, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And we're just like, whatever, but have you seen a phone?" They hesitated for a little bit, and then they were like, no, but if we do, we'll let you know. After that, we walked to the police station that was near, and we just put in a missing phone report or something. I think it was that. And then we decided to go to the AT&T store after to see if there was anything they could do, and it was about to close, so we sped there. They were like, "No, we can't see the location either. The only thing you could really do is get a new phone," which we did. We got the new phone, but I still was not happy because everything was on my old phone. Although I had iCloud backup, I was really worried about losing everything I had of my other dog who had passed away a couple months ago, because that dog was my everything, and I knew I had everything backed up, but I was still worried somehow everything would get lost, and that would have been awful. So we drive home with the new phone, and then an hour later, my other phone starts showing location at a homeless shelter downtown. And this homeless shelter was right near the park. So my parents and sister decided to go down there to see if they could get it. I had no interest in doing that. I had already had such a terrible day. I was like, "You guys can go do that. I am just so done with this." And my sister was really excited to go downtown to the homeless shelter for some reason, like really excited. So they met up with police down there, but there was nothing the police could do. They could not enter the homeless shelter. Even if there was a murderer in the homeless shelter, they didn't have permission to enter. And they said, if the phone starts showing location somewhere else that's not in a homeless shelter tomorrow, come back and let us know. It's the next morning, and the phone starts showing location at the park again. So instead of going to work, my dad went downtown and he saw the same people that my mom and I had seen in the bathroom. My phone was showing location right there, like right where the people were. And my dad said, "Hey, if you have this phone, I'll give you $100 and it will all be fine." They declined. They said they didn't have it. So my dad went to the police station, told him that he thinks that these people have it, and they went back down. When the people saw the police, they started to run. And since they did that, the police were able to search them, and they did have the phone. And better yet, these people were so dumb, they had no idea my phone case opened, so they missed out on a lot of money. And whatever they wanted to do with my ID, steal my identity, whatever. The police told us that we could press charges, but we did not. We just left it at that. And I got my old phone back. Obviously, we cleaned it very well, and everything else was fine. We returned the old phone, and yeah. I will never, ever, ever forget that day. It was so awful, but I'm glad I still have my phone now, so we're good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy story.